quindi non nascondo qui. Credo che mi dirà quando... Che posto, cioè questo per me...
Abbiamo 4 magazzini.
4? Grande così?
Abbiamo la pelle, abbiamo tanta roba, è tutta roba bella. È un valore, ma immaginati quanta roba buttano via, buttano. Per esempio c'è Cucinelli, cioè I buy from brands, but they don't want me to tell that I buy from brands.
Certo, perché il nome poi fa così.
Come buttano via.
Comunque
è sempre meno, si trova sempre meno perché la produzione è limitatissima ora. Quindi, when you're ready,
I would say when you're ready, yeah.
Quando ora gli ordini sono molto limitati perché c'è... Ok, ready? Ok, Lauren.
Okay. Maria, thank you for being here with us today.
Yes.
We're here at AVIEM Tessuti.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about what you do here? What is the
Okay. Actually, I have to explain you what AVIEM means.
Okay.
Nothing to do with not textile. I mean, AVIEM means amanti, lovers.
Okay.
Vita, life. I means intensive.
Okay.
And E is meravigliosa. So we base this on this feeling. There is a nice atmosphere, a nice vibe to work. So actually we started to collect leftover. Now it's very cool saying dead stock. But when we started, they just say, oh, this is leftover, no? But we tried always to be on top of qualities. So we buy from only high-level brands, which means they finish the collection. They have a lot, some small, some lots of big volume of fabrics. And then we are invited, we inspect, we see, we negotiate, and then we buy. What arrives here, then there is a study on select and separate the fibers.
Okay.
We separated the wool, we separated, all the fibers. And then we make samples. And then this is the recycled fabrics that we resell to all. Can be startup, small company that cannot afford to go into production and buy a minimum that imposed the factories. Also the delivery time, if they have urgency, they cannot wait. So, and also they have a minimum which they can only afford to buy 50 meters or 100 meters. So if they have an imposed minimum or a surcharge of what they do, so they are out of the business. So they come here and we go through the sample. They come with their mood board and they do their selection. So they're happy because, and also this is really sustainability because nothing is thrown away. Even our young startup likes to buy the black. I mean, why to buy again black? If I find a black which I like, I buy. So this is our main. Also, this is for, as far as concerned, the small company. We have meters from 5 meters up to 1,000 meters. So we have also a big group, which they do not compromise their due of, lack of raw material. So what they do, they have their basic quality, which they buy on regular basis. And then whatever they need in urgency, they contact us. So these are the big group. They say, we need 500 meters camel. Do you have? If we have, so we sell quick. This is really quick delivery because we are ready. Our strength is to buy. We invest a lot on buying. Obviously, we don't sell everything. We risk daily. If we find something, if I find a like, I say, I buy 1,000 meters, and then I say, oh, I'm going to sell. And slowly, sometimes you find a customer that buys all. This is our main job.
So how did you get into this market of stock fabrics?
Yeah, actually, I was working before AVIEM, I was working in a company that used to produce. So I was in the commercial department, I was in sale. And I used to sell to America, Latin America, Israel, countries. I had some countries to sell. So there I learned, due to the fact that I was English spoken, French spoken, so I found the job immediately. And I was responsible of this sector of countries.
Okay.
So, I was not feeling well in this context. I wanted to do something different. My husband started the business in small basis because before, I'm talking about 30 years, 40 years ago, a lot of shops in Italy used to sell fabrics. Everybody was going to buy the 2 meters, 3 meters. So on Monday, which was the closing shops, the day off of the shops, fabric shops, they used to come here full with the truck and loading to go and open on Tuesday. So this was his main job. Then when I reached him, and then I had to decide. Many factories wanted me to handle, to be a manager. And then I thought, I said, freedom has no price. I want to start on my own with him. So we separated our duty. He was buying, I was selling, and we started slowly, and also knowing the market, knowing the countries. So we started small, and from 1993 we got big, experience, customers, a lot of very trustful customers that we serve since 30 years, and this is a big success for us. Obviously, being always on time, always serious, respect them. That's the main yarn. I mean, to follow, your business, your customers.
Well, you're very well known in this area, so your
They
reputation
tell
precedes
me.
you.
I don't know. I come here, I work, I receive so many people from all, and then all the strategy. I mean, of many countries. Japanese, their own behavior, beautiful customers, and then we have Chinese, and then we have Latin America, we have Argentina, we have Mexico, and then also we never forget to tell you that Israel, now we are facing the war, so we just breathe, and we just are up to date on what is going on. And in spite of war, in spite of disaster, that's the fashion, people is coming. They say, what to do? We have to continue. So you can see them smiling. I said, but the media show you the disaster, and they are, just use the disaster. They say we have to continue. They believe. So I try to help also them, because it's very, very difficult to export in those countries.
So now, after 30 years of activity in the company, what is your role? How has it evolved?
Even more than 30 years. It's better I forget the years I am here. My role is, I have my staff, for the small customers, my staff try to follow. I have really, really good staff since 30 years. They started with us, they're still with us. So also this company, the Nice Vibe, it's a family. We are well aware of what is going on. They are like our family. My role is still on top, still on sale, but I'm trying to concentrate on big customers. Customers they want me. They want me because I am up to date on fashion. I follow what is going on colors. So I am always up to date. So that's my role. Obviously, I cannot go. I cannot retire, because this is my world, and also a lot of young. They trust me, so I want to continue to show them how it works.
What's your philosophy as a leader here? What's your approach?
Yes, it's passion. That's I want. There is a saying all over the world. If you choose a work or a business that you really love, you will never work one day. So it means that, yeah, of course, I go the weekend, but when I come here, it's another story. So that's my philosophy. Love, love, love what you do. If you don't love, don't do it. Of course, try to find the possibility to find something that you love. If you find that, you will never be bored. That's my philosophy. Also, I will show you my main principles of how this company is based.
Mm-hmm.
To love customer as is your family, to be respectful, you will read. Have you seen my come si dice, dashboard? Where I have all
At the entrance there?
And the entrance, I will show you.
Okay.
That's our main philosophy of this company. And we try to be like that. We keep like that. We don't want to change some. For example, I have a very old, Marco Badiani, it's my friend first and my agent, and we talk a lot what is going on. He travels a lot more than me, so he brings the ideas. He's coming in the afternoon. And sometimes he say, do the lady, do la signora Maria, go. And I go, but I said, I get bored if I go all the day, every day, So this is how we maintain this. And many customers come, they say, where is Maria?
They're looking for you.
So I'll try now to split because I cannot, I cannot be present in every situation.
And I'm really curious to know, also as such a strong figure and personality, in a world where we often see so many men on top, what has your experience been here?
Okay. Yes, if you go around in other companies, maybe there is another one, a woman, or is man. So I try, how can I explain you? I try to be pleased. Let's say my husband takes care of the buying, okay? But he wants me with him because I am another taste.
Mm-hmm.
So some men, they say, oh, let me speak with him. He is the boss. But I let them think that he is the boss. But at the end, the last word is I tell my husband, no, I don't like, for example, no? So obviously depends also on countries.
Okay.
For example, if you work with Middle East, you work with Lebanon, Middle East, you know the mentality that they have. Also Israel, they have about the woman should be at home, cooking, taking care of the kids. So the man, and then they get shocked. When they see me, they get shocked. Sometimes, they say, she's a woman, she's doing this, and it's very strong to beat me with them. They think, oh, she's a woman, she doesn't understand. But generally speaking, now men are really appreciating, are not learning, but are appreciating that I am a serious person. Yeah. I like to have fun. I don't know. I like to enjoy. So
do you feel
in this area, now is getting better.
Okay. Do you feel like you've had to work harder to prove yourself?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yes, for sure. But at the end, we win. At the end, and I have to tell that some men are really, really respectful. Many. Oh, even now, these two men, this is an agent, say, what do you think? And I say to him, he brought me some tapestry. So I said, it's beautiful, but I sell garments, not tapestry. But I said, look, buy it. Say, what do you think I can buy? I said, buy it. One part I can buy because it's all the jacquards to do jacketing, the antique jacket. And the rest, I can tell you, go and sell to this stock house that buys only tapestry, so they start to respect you.
What words of advice would you give to a woman who wants to start her own business in the world of textiles?
Yeah, I mean, to be strong and go on. Don't never, never, never. How you say? Never stop. Go, go, and be strong. But still, this is a business that a woman can be because of fashion. The art part is when you are in mechanic, in technologies, that in that area, like even, for example, lawyer, there are a lot of lawyers, women lawyers, engineer,
Less.
at less. But in this area, you have to admit that a lot of women now are involved. Either in my situation, but also in factories. For example, in other factories, women are sitting there doing the commercial, but the majority in textile are men that take their luggage and they stay around for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, selling. This is the second part of being successful. You have to travel and you have to get with result. I used to do this many years ago, but now I don't need, because people comes here. So I don't need to travel.
They find you.
They come because they come to Italy, they get their holidays, the nice food, nice restaurant. So we are in this area. There are nice restaurant, nice hotels. So I recommend. But believe me, it's if you start to work with us, oh ciao, it's not like, oh, it's a customer. It's so.
It's a relationship.
Yes, a relationship. My husband always said, our biggest friend we have in business, we found in business. My very best friend is, she's Lebanese origin, born in Japan, very strong woman. She is the one to interview. She is the one. She is the one. And she's my best friend. We started business because she was powerful family in Japan. We started to know each other. Said, let's do together. So we opened the office in Mexico, and and still we do business. She is really, because she attends many men in our board, and she's the only one. So she's the one to, like an example. I am in the middle. I am like you in the middle. Anyways, it's nice. I wish you can have the same opportunity.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been really interesting to see your place. I hope we can walk around a little bit more and
Sure. But in Italy, especially in Prato, Prato is the patria of textile. Okay, Prato was born with a regenerated. I don't know if you know the story of Prato. For example,
some of it.
Because Prato now is elevated. Now we have fantastic factories. But before, all the American vintage clothes, bunch, no trucks, boats and boats arriving in Prato. So if you have the chance to go around and see, Prato started with a regenerated wool, which means arrived all this big volume of garments from America. Okay? So there were people sitting on the floor in these warehouses, putting with the hands, they recognize with the hands, wool, polyester, coating, jacket, and with lining. So their hands, they had to take out the lining. Okay? And make the colors. If you go Stracci, I will show you. So they made red, the black, blah, blah, blah. And then there were an area of unsure color. That was Rossino, was called, which means we will do something of that. All this that were separated with all this lining used to go in this other factory where Carbonizzo, where they put all these garments inside the fire. So this was burned, and all the impurity was burned. So remained this wool.
Okay.
Was like Ovata, come si dice? When Ovata, the one that you use to do the makeup, to clean. Ovata, what do you call? Okay, was a raw material.
Yeah,
Raw
yeah.
material, you know, just, and with that raw material that's regenerated, with this raw material, you go to the spinning yarn. They used to do the yarn. So imagine from the,
To reconstruct it once it's been
they
totally...
did the yarn from the old garment, and then they woved and they do the fabrics again.
Mm-hmm.
The flannel, wool, you know, but was regenerated. You know, in America, I remember, and then they put many fiber, so they used to call spaghetti composition because, but after that, a lot of factories have been elevated, buying the alpaca, buying the cashmere, buying the linen. So this kind of was a boom I'm talking about 60, 70 years ago.
Okay.
In America, they were, you know, now there is a lot of nylon, a lot of pumini, but before was wool.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a big, big success for Prato to export all this regenerated wool in America. And then arrived, because Prato is this. It's very, I mean, in Prato is the center of the world, because you have the low, the high, everything. Here,
At all levels here.
all levels. You have Como area. Como area is silk.
Right.
Silk and jacquards, you know, whatever. They have special machine. It's a very interesting area. Then we have Biella. Biella North, same story, but more men, more pettinato, you know, because there is in wool, there is carded wool, which is thick. And then Biella is famous for this kind, but it's mainly men.
Okay.
Oh, if you want a beautiful suiting, beautiful,
Okay, I see.
this is the area of textile.
Wow.
So many things. We need time.
Yeah, we do. We need a lot of time to talk about.
Yeah, you should know about the story. I mean, if you have thought about this, so
I'm definitely learning a lot about Prato since I got here, and yeah, there's a lot to discover still.
Yes. And there is a said that used to do these people sitting on the floor and doing this, and they say fabrics is like the pork. You don't throw anything. Even the small, you know, when you cut, even the small,
you use it.
You sell to whom? Who makes the pantofole? Who makes the, you know, you don't throw anything. And also, whatever we have left over or some second, we do a lot of charity, or we have two associations that do all over Italy, all the heads for the oncology department. You know, they say, don't throw away. We send them all the leftover, you know, even small cutting, they do bags, they do, you know, that's, we don't throw anything. Everything gets used. Or something really, for example, people hunt, okay? They have come si chiama, in the wood, they have some houses, you know, and then they said, if you have really second choice, we have to cover. No, there is always
some use for
some
something.
use, yes.
Yeah, wow, that's really like the pioneer of the sustainability.
Yes. And for this reason, you know, we also try to be sustainable if we find yarn, because we are not talking about fabrics. There is also another word, which is yarn. So there is also a possibility for us, if we find, they offer us, oh, we have this yarn, we don't know what to do. So we buy the yarn, we have a technician, we call the technician, said, what can we do with this? And they say, oh, we can do alpaca, we can do, and we do this for the yarn leftover. Yes, we reuse.
Everything. Wow, that's great.
So, yeah. So do you want to go?
Yeah, let's take
I
a
will
little
show
walk
you
around.
this. I will show you this. The value. Can I see something?
Yes, of course.
Fammi vedere. But this.